eyebrow. Good evening on this increasingly dark, hot, sticky, uncomfortable early summer, early June. This is Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, probability-based trading alert and the Rux eyebrow.
You can subscribe and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made, computer software trading probability-based trading alert, tactical analysis, and company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere. That's right, old Vincenzo's brought back me, truth and integrity back into the trading world, right? And I made a video this morning, but I forgot to hit the record button, so I was essentially talking to myself, right? So we're going to make this video back up, and as you can see where I started off, where I thought I left off earlier but didn't make the video, you can see, bring out our little perching tool here. When Vincenzo about 16, 17 days ago made Crypto Insider, speaks, you listen, and Crypto Insider does it again. Right up in this little mini wedge right there, I said, quote, I don't like the looks of this, and the first initial underneath target was down here at this orange rising channel that we were in, trying to break out of this mini symmetrical triangle of about 3 months long, right? And I said if it comes down and hits this underneath blue ring and yellow uptrending support and comes up and gets rejected up here and makes a lower high, that's very bearish, and you would likely come back down, trade at the 46,605, and if you broke that blue ring, you're coming straight to the $40,626, right? And that's exactly what happened. And then if you zoom in where we're at now in the current time frame, as we came through it right here, you see how we busted through it, a little mini uptick in volume, came back and back tested, got rejected, came back down to another similar low, came up, back tested again, and you're getting rejected again. Now you could say what you got going on here is a bearish continuation pattern where you have your overhead support resistance. It's kind of setting like a bear flag, right? Bear and bull flags don't have to look they don't have to look like this, right? Where they're consolidating like that. They don't have to have that as a bear flag, right? A bear flag can look like this, where the support and resistance is right in the same range, and then you have the big flagpole at the top, kind of like you see here. You have the big drop, right? See the big drop, and now you're in a range. See that? And there's your flag, and then there's your pull, right? And you could say that's what's going on. And if that is indeed the case, what you would do here is you would delete that. Nope, delete that, hit that, move that, hit that to clear that out because that's hideous. You would say this is one big, it's a bearish continuation pattern, and you'd go from the top of the local flagpole to the bottom of the local flag, right? Then you would grab it, and you would, come on. See that? You go to the top, to the bottom. Then if this thing would let me grab it, you go to the point of a breakout anywhere along here, right? And you can see where that brings you down to, and see how convenient that is. Right where we have our underneath support on this blue ring, the next blue ring, it lines up beautifully at 35,666, and that's even funny that it lands there, right where the arrow is pointed to, and it's slightly uptrending. So if you hit it a little bit later over here, right? If you hit it over here, it would be 36,374. Down here, it's 35,666. But you can see how that's lining up beautifully, and I think that's exactly where you're going. As even if you trade along this support resistance line, in a 3-hour time frame, you can already see the 200 coming down. And by the time this trades up over even to here, it would hit the 200 there and come down. I think this is coming down before it comes back up there. That's an exclusive call again by Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing. Just like the Crypto Insider speaks, you listen, made that call up here when everybody was ultimate bullish. After Vincenzo was ultimate bullish down there and rolled the pump, Vincenzo got bearish right there when the rest of the field was still bullish. And we told you these underneath targets. Now you're hearing this again. This relief rally is ending. You're in a bearish continuation pattern, and you're going to come down to the $35,666 level, right? That's my next call on Bitcoin. And then the next underneath support ring below that would be down here uptrending. We just got it off into the future at about 30,900. And then, as you do know, I think we have a late season target of 76% chance of happening, going down to $13,336, right? And then if we look at XRP, you can see Vincenzo again on this coin, bring out our perching tool again, our industry exclusive perching tool. We were ultimately bullish down here by this arrow, the same as where that last arrow in Bitcoin was. See that? The last arrow in Bitcoin was down there in the same spot. Oh, Bitcoin's over there. The last arrow in Bitcoin in green was right there. XRP, similar spot of a symmetrical triangle, right? Similar spot in a symmetrical triangle. And we were bullish there, and we had our upper resistance already planted up here when the price was down there, and said up here is your sell zone. And then when it got up there, we said sell. And again, the competition and the rest of the YouTube charlatans and snake oil salesmen that spiel the propaganda, the criminal gangster cartel that have infiltrated the United States and federal government in order to manipulate the stock market, the crypto, the gold and silver bullion market. They were putting out the FUD and the FOMO to keep you confused, thinking the price is going to rocket. We said sell the profits on the 25% rally that Vincenzo called, and then you wait to see what happens here on the eventual retest. And when we came down to the retest, what happened was, you can see a classic case. Oops, we don't want to do that. You can see a classic case on what happened here, right? Let's look at this. We came through, came up, got rejected, and came through with a mini volume spike. Then we got some buyers coming in, right, because there was some support just below there. As you can see, all of that group of support just below the line. We came back up on a 3-hour time frame, marching with some green candles, one little wick down, green candles, right up into the back test, the upper resistance now. They used to be lower support on the way up. Back tested, it got rejected, breached the old low, another little uptick in volume. That confirmed a breakdown, right? So now what you got here is just another little consolidation, the same as what Bitcoin's on, and your next move down is 62 cents. In XRP, it's that simple. It's going to happen, and then you're going to dip down. You could have a bounce in 62, maybe back up to there. Then you're coming down to 47 cents, right? And as you do know, I have a late summer complete pattern full lateral breakdown liquidation event of the century here in XRP, as I think this symmetrical triangle is breaking down, and the technical target is right there. Let's get rid of this stupid arrow right there. The technical target is right down here. What's that down there? Get rid of that. It's down there at about 19 cents, just about where that green ring is, if it does it soon enough. If it does it by May, but I think it might take a little longer, right? But a late summer target's down there on a complete pattern breakdown, right? So I would be prepared for that and watch out for that. The same thing with XLM. We called this beautifully. We had it, if we zoom in from the weekly to the daily, you can see we had it down there where that purple dotted line was. It was support, resistance, several times down here. See this? Perch over top, support, and then it came up and we had these big green arrows so you couldn't miss it, up about where the 200-day would slither to, and this overhead resistance at about the 21 to 23 cent level, and it hit it beautifully. And we told you in here, right when we were in here, that the only reason the price was doing the sideways consolidation in the zone was all the people that barked down here and down there, the smart money, were offloading up here, artificially keeping the price up a little bit. And I said, and quote, right about it here, as soon as they're done selling, the smart money's done selling to the retail trader that are getting fleece heisted and shysted, the price is going to come straight back down to the purple line and eventually down to this next underneath blue ring, similar to how it did this, where it came below the blue ring, came back above, bounced up a little bit, came back through, and then came down, right? That's what's going on here. Your next move is down here at about the 14.4 cent level. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing to help you sidestep and audible the criminal gangster cartel as we fleece heist and shice the fleece heisters and shysters. Peace and love. Peace and love.